Hello everyone, my name is Wolfi. I am your host of today's conspiracy theory that I would like to share with you today of what Donald Trump thinks of the furry fandom. And right here, I have Albert Wesker from Resident Evil series here and he would like to explain this. So Albert, you find everything? If you did, then let's hear you out.
The furry fandom likely appears very foreign or unusual to Donald Trump based on his public persona, rhetoric, and cultural references. Here's a breakdown of how the furry fandom might be perceived by Trump. 1. Lack of familiarity. Donald Trump has never publicly commented in depth about the furry fandom, and there's no evidence he has any nuanced understanding of it. It's reasonable to assume he would see it as something obscure or strange. 2. Reaction based on persona. Trump tends to react dismissively or mockingly to subcultures he doesn't understand. Frame non-mainstream communities in terms of political correctness, wokeness, or liberal culture. Emphasize traditional values, masculinity, and appearance. Given that he might view the furry fandom as a product of liberal or woke culture, something to be ridiculed or used rhetorically to mock political opponents. 3. Trump might latch onto media portrayals of furries as eccentric or overly sexual, even though that's a narrow and often inaccurate view. Internet culture jokes, memes, or controversies involving furries. He might make sarcastic remarks, much like he does with other groups he doesn't relate to or respect. 4. If furries were involved in any political activism, especially anti-Trump, he might associate the entire group with his political opponents, even if the fandom itself is politically diverse. The takeaways from this theory that Donald Trump would likely see the furry fandom as bizarre, liberal-leaning, or worthy of mockery, not necessarily out of malice toward individuals, but more because it doesn't align with his usual cultural touchstones. He might reduce it to a punchline without engaging with its real community or meaning.
Very well, let's hear from Donald Trump and what he may think.
Folks, I've seen a lot of things. I've seen business deals, I've seen politics, I've seen reality television. But then somebody told me about these furries. Incredible. People dressing up as wolves, foxes, dragons, very interesting animals, by the way. Some of the costumes are actually pretty expensive. I respect that. Good craftsmanship. But I said, what's going on here? Nobody could really explain it. They said it's a community. They have conventions. Thousands of people. Very dedicated people. Maybe the most dedicated people. I don't know. It's not my thing, but they are certainly enthusiastic.
Thank you. We will soon get Rebellious Orange Day and Donald Trump to make the rap rock song about this, as I have decided. That's all for today's theory. Get ready as NASCAR Fantasy Cup goes live this Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern right here on my YouTube channel. And first night of Wrestle Fantasy the night after. See you then.